Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and I'm back with another Pauper League, and I'm going to be playing this same version that I played on my channel. This is Blue-Black Fairies, but it's a slightly different version than usual. Let me get into this deck tech and everything in a second. Real quick, I'm going to shout out my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. Go to the channel and subscribe. It's really the best way to support me, so thank you so much. I record all my content live on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. Override comments and says, it looks like 7 ninjas. Indeed, it is. When I was brewing the deck, I started with 8 and we went down to 7, but I still like calling it 8 ninja because that's like kind of a ninja thing to do, right? Okay, let's get into this. Oh, one more thing I wanted to note: I'm sitting at 3-0 in a league right now. So this video, I'm saying it's a pauper league. It's going to be the end of a pauper league. So I'm 3-0 in a league. We're going to play the last two matches, go for the 5-0 here. So it is kind of an exciting one. But let's get into this deck tech, and then we'll get into the last two games, the last two matches of the league. So only 4 Preordain, no other cantrips, no Augur of Boros. That's the biggest difference. 3 Moon Circuit, 4 Ninja of the Deep Hours, and then we're also playing Fairy Miscreant. And I've been really happy with this version. I think this version is better than the Augur version, actually. Augur misses, like, when you don't set it up, about 25% of the time. But Fairy Miscreant's just a pretty good card. It's good with Spellstutter Sprite, and it's good with Moon Circuit Hacker. Specifically right now, there's so much Ponza, and I think this version is much better against Ponza because you really only need one island. You can go Fairy Seer or Miscreant and then Moon Circuit just off one land. So even if they killed your land on turn 2, you could just play another island and get Moon Circuit going, and that's huge. You don't need to worry about the spell count in this deck either, which is just kind of nice. This deck is just a little bit faster because of the Moon Circuits as well. You can turn 2 Ninja much more consistently because you have 7 Ninjas and 8 1-drops, and then you still get the power of Snuff Out and Cast Down an Angler, Thorn, all the powerful black cards. So I really like this list. Without further ado, let's just go right into round 4 and see if we can 5-0 this lead. All right. Welcome to round 3. It'll be obviously round 1 of this video. Countertop Garchomp. Would you like to play first? Yes, we would. Unfortunately, the single Ash Baron's hand, we have to mulligan. That just doesn't work. This is pretty unfortunate here. Going to 5 against the 7-card hand, but we can't keep single swamp either. Just not quite working out there. All right, this hand looks good. I might even just put back Counterspell and Preordain and then keep all my fairy stuff. I think I kind of like that. Keeping Preordain would be solid, but I kind of like the Miscreant with the Spell Stutters. If I draw another Miscreant, this gets a lot better now. Plains. Is it the Menace? I think this person is the streamer, but I don't know if they're streaming right now. Springleaf Drum. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to leave up spells that are here. If they have Drum, it's Boros with Drum, I think. And they have a lot of cheap cards. Hopefully they play a 1-drop. Thrilling Discovery. Not so lucky here. Cat. I don't think I'm going to spell Stutter here. I'm just going to wait. Do I have Evolving Wilds or Ash Barrens? I think I'll just Ash Barrens pass. Then they're going to probably try to play a cat. I'll spell Stutter that. And then we'll see how that goes. They could have Bolt, but nothing I can really do about it. We're we're in a pretty bad spot here. We're gonna lose this game. There's basically nothing we can do. I did turn on the recording for YouTube. Don't worry, chat. I have forgotten once or twice, but I'm good. Really unfortunate that they just played Hawk. They're probably playing around Spell Stutter here. Now they can just flashback both these cats. This is a pretty gross draw, just playing another Hawk to play around Spell Stutter. This is really bad. I just didn't want to like play an end of turn spell stutter there. I'm just gonna wait. Hawk is really good against FAE decks in general. We're on a multi-5 opponent with just a solid draw. Just feels like we have no chance. Could have played a miscreant, but I was hoping they would play a 1-drop. They're probably just gonna play another Hawk here. Okay. Oh, you can't even counter this, so because it's just an ability, it's not casting it. We're just getting crushed. All right, I'm gonna try to double sprite this. They only have planes up, so they probably just embalm another cat. And then I have to draw a ninja, draw a card. Oh, they're gonna play another hawk. Gross. They still have 5 cards in hand. Okay. Counterspell. We're gonna have to grind through what they have. I'm gonna attack here. They'll probably just trade a fourth of a card for a spell setter. We've grinded through 2 out of the 4 hawks, but again, they still have 5 cards in hand. I just never really liked the look of this like Springleaf Drum in this deck, but it makes sense. And I don't even want to counter that. I'll just counter a hawk probably. Even it feels bad, but I need to like be able to like at least get through with 1 flyer. I just don't like this card that much. I just don't think you need it. Guess I just block. I just don't want them to just keep lifelinking. If I draw another miscreant, I can still just trigger. Embalm, sure. Bad start to this match. We'll see if we can come back. I was thinking Thorn could be a way we come back. Because that'll force them to attack with everything. I get to draw 1 card right now. Doesn't feel great, but I think it's my best chance because I'm feeling so far behind. I need to do something drastic here. I wish I countered this now, but easy to say that now that I drew Thorn. Because if they just have to send all to try to take the Monarch, I could just take the hit from the birds and then try to take the Monarch back. And if they only send with birds, then I can try to protect. Can also try to trade off, but I think I can either eat cat or veteran, and I think I just eat cat because veteran can just be recast. Again, not a good position when we just have to play Thorn right there. But maybe we can just send all, take the Monarch back. Faithless Looting. Discard Strands. Ugh. That's pretty disgusting. And they have no more Hawks, actually. Battle Screech. But they can't flashback yet. Oh, now they can. They have only 1 card left. But they have the Monarch now. Again, it wasn't likely to work playing the Thorn. I just felt like it was my best chance. I can still likely take the Monarch back because I can just counter the Strands. So I'm going to attack with everything. They have 2 cards in hand, though. Getting some lag here. We don't have Fumes main, no. Our list is very streamlined with 4 cast down, 4 snuff out, 1 Chainer's Edict, so not exactly for this type of matchup. Yo, 3 Magin, what's up? Then they're gonna Strands named Black, I assume. They could even Strands Blue. I'm gonna counter it either way. Counter. $15 to $28. I'm gonna play fairies here. Why not? Do I draw this cast down? It is something I can do right now. Might as well. They have 2 cards. Again, I could have conceded, but I figured it'd take a couple more turns here. They're gonna play like a rally or something. Yeah. All right, well now we can concede. So thankfully they had it. Put us out of our misery. Magic Online seems to be going pretty slow here. All right. What do we want in? I think all these are good. Dispel is probably okay. Relic is great. I think all of these are good. I think most of these are pretty bad. Might want to keep in like a cast down or 2. Go 2 cast down, 2 snuff out, and side out Miscreant. Miscreant is a little harder to make work post board too. I think I like that. Because they could still have like Seeker of the Way or random stuff like that. I don't think I want Ambusher or Shinobi. I could have Duress. They have a lot of non-creature spells. Moon Circuit's also pretty bad. Can go like way down on the Ninja plan. Just try to be more of a control deck with like a smaller Ninja package. Try to go Angler, Thorn, and Fumes, removal spells. There's no hiding it. I mean, this is a bad matchup. Could bring in Shinobi as well. Oh, so Garchomp is streaming. That's cool. Try to play first. Yes. I'm gonna keep this. 2 tap lands, but at least we have a Fumes. We have good cards in hand. This looks like obviously not a perfect hand, but kind of where we want to be. Thraben. Yeah, my computer's going really slow. Gonna have to restart the client here. Maybe even during this game. Just gonna bottom both of these, look for lands. See what the opponent has here. Veteran bounce land. Yeah. Just gonna try to wait on this Fumes as long as I can. Land? No. Preordain. Need lands. There's a tap land. All right, I'm gonna pause and restart the client right now because this is just not working that well. All right, we're back. Attack for 1. We only have Hydro up here, unfortunately, because we drew in. We've just have 3 tap lands. This match has probably been some of the worst draws I've ever had with this deck. Usually it's a lot more streamlined, but we're just not quite hitting what we need. That being said, we could crush with the fumes here. And fumes, even in decks with red, sometimes you want fumes because it can play around cards like Strand. You can't Strands of fumes. All right, I'll just counter this just because I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna have to Hydroblast, and I have mana up right now, so might as well. And then I'm gonna just crack this Wilds now too in F6. Oh, they just crushed our fumes with that. Jeez, nothing we can do. We can try to set up a double fumes in the future. Can resolve a Stormbound Geist here, which is nice. Just save this counterspell for later. Just gonna cycle this Ash Barrens now, get another land, and then play Stormbound and attack for 1. We're definitely in trouble though. Boros just doing its thing against FAE. They resolve the Hawk. Jeez. We need to find 6 mana and double fumes, basically. It's really the only way. They got 2 Hawks. Maybe they had one in hand. Probably just going to play another one. I do have this Stormbound Geist, just kind of holding off their flyers for now. This can't block ground creatures, but... Oh, and they didn't even have the last one in hand. Brutal. Just gonna pass. Do I counterspell a single Hawk? Maybe. I have to just take 2 here. I don't want to go block, you know, the veteran and fumes. That's just not worth it. It's just not enough value. I gotta do better than that. I have like no bounce spells for this. Cat. Just literally seems like a nightmare matchup. Who was I talking to? I was talking to another, you know, player in the Pauper community who plays a lot. Was it Sandpop? Oh yeah, I think it was Sandpop. I played during the last challenge I played in, and they were saying, oh, they wanted to play this deck actually. They ended up registering the wrong deck, but beating us anyway. Wow, there's so much lag right now. But they wanted to play this deck. They thought it was really well positioned. Can cast on a Hawk. They probably have Strands up. Snuff out. Can't even really attack because then they can just attack back. I could go like cast down 1, snuff out the other one, attack for 3. It's not good, but I think I'm gonna do it. Go to 9. Gross. I think it's just my internet, maybe. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's going really slow. Takes way too long to restart the router. It takes like 10 minutes. So we're just gonna have to hope it improves. This is pretty painful to play in though, because we're getting crushed and we got lag. This is just a Hawk. You have to counterspell it. Try turning off the Wi-Fi on my phone, but that's probably not gonna Not gonna matter. They're at 20, we're at 6. I think I'm just gonna concede. Of course, I'm 3-0 in the first 3 matches. Deck felt incredible. And we get paired against a bad matchup, kind of flounder, and it feels just absolutely terrible. All right, do we have to keep playing? I guess so. They eat this. I could Fumes plus Ninja. So bad. I think I'm going to. Fumes just to kill a hawk. This is not where you want to be. Yeah, it seems like it's my internet. I'm just going to concede. All right. Rough start getting back into streaming here after a bit of a break for me with a just total defeat there. That was brutal. We'll see everyone for round 5. All right, let's see if we can recover a little bit. The lag seems to be a bit better. We'll see if we don't just get rolled again. We're playing against Zamu. Would you like to play first? Yes, and I'll keep. Sam looks a lot better than any hand we had last match, that's for sure. I love all the old border cards in this deck. Like a very large percentage of the deck is old border. Absolutely agree. Separating Magic Online and paper is a big mistake in my opinion. I mean, yeah, let's keep these. Let's go top. Those are just good cards to draw. They're not ninjas, but they're just good interactive spells. Ooh, Fairy Mirror? Okay. Now I think I'm going to go Ice Tunnel, Snuff Out, Attack for 1, Preordain. Just draw the cast down basically, and then see if we want the other card. I think that seems fine to me. Not the best use of Preordain right here, but I want to draw the cast down. Chainer's Edict honestly isn't that bad either. I'm just going to top. Even if they play like an Augur or something, I can just go cycle Ash Barrens, Chainer's Edict your Augur, and go from there. Yeah, we'll see how the non-Augur version does versus the Augur version. They hit, so that's a start for them. I think I get Swamp here and just Chainers. Just Augur, when it hits, it's going to be a 2-for-1. That's the strength of that card. Getting closer to this Gurmag Angler as well. Ooh, and they don't do anything. Oh, that would have been a nice time to resolve this, but I get to just leave up spells that are in cast down now. I'm not going to exile my Chainers to just try to play a Gurmag into a counterspell here, so I'm just going to wait. They actually have an opponent with pretty sick basics here. Oh, I thought they were going to go for Brainstorm. I would have spell threaded the Brainstorm probably. Nothing else, huh? Miscreant. Okay, well, we get to play that. It's not too bad, especially since we have this stutter. If they go to Spell Stutter, we can go Spell Stutter, or we can just go Cast Down. It's kind of risky either way, because they could have a second stutter, but there's nothing I can do. I think I just go for Cast Down. I'm not sure there. Maybe going for Spell Stutter was better. Just felt like it played around less stuff because of Snuff Out. Still got worked there anyway. They still have a Brainstorm and a Ninja. Jeez. If we draw a land, we could just go for Slam Thorn because that doesn't die to Snuff Out. It does die to Cast Down, but we'll see. Maybe we just play Gurmag. Gurmag, leave up Spellstutter Sprite here. Another Miscreant. Didn't want to exile the Edict, but just so far away from it now, and I need to leave up Spellstutter that we're just going to do it. They have 5 cards in hand, but we have 3 spells. We're not doing that bad. They go for a Brainstorm here. Do I counter? Probably not. Maybe. We get to guaranteed counter a spell. Maybe it is worth it. Yeah. Talk myself into it. So now they just need a cast down for this. Then we're in kind of bad shape again. Looks like they don't have it. Ooh, Moon Circuit. That is a fantastic draw. Now I can Moon Circuit back Spellstutter. This game is kind of going back and forth. Pretty sweet game. Opponent a little more flooded than we are. 5 lands to 3. And the FAE mirrors generally favors the mana screwed player, but not always. Ninjutsu plus Spellstutter is just such a brutal combination because you can't really respond to it. I mean, this might be a bait, but I'm going to pull the trigger. I want to use my mana. Okay. Do they have like a Fumes? Nothing. They just played into it? That's kind of surprising. They have 5 cards in hand. I could attack with everything. They're down to 12. I have a stutter still. I don't want them to hit with that ninja though, that's the thing. I could not play land. I could lead on just play Miscreant. I don't want to just play Thorn. I'd rather leave up Stutter for sure. I'm going to just start by play Miscreant, see if it resolves. And if it resolves, I'm just going to attack with everything. That really puts the pressure on them. They haven't had an answer for this Angler yet. They don't know about extra spells that are here. Spell stutter. Try to spell stutter back. Looks like it's going to work. And then another spell stutter. Okay. Still going to attack with everything, I think. Could just leave the Moon Circuit back to block the ninja. They have 3 cards. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Get a little aggressive here. And then I think I'll just play Island. All right, they have to start blocking or dealing or killing, or they have to either start blocking or kill this Angler. Are they trying to play a Gurmag? Gurmag of their own? That's what it feels like. Just gonna slam Thorn next turn. Yep. Play Moon Circuit. Okay, they also have Moon Circuit. Interesting. No attacks. So now I think attack with everything. They're going to block everything they can. So they're going to trade Anglers. They're going to block Moon Circuit on Moon Circuit. And then they're going to have Ninja back. They're going to attack with everything except like one Fairy Seer. But I think at this point, the damage is just worth it. I could have played this first to see if it was going to resolve. I'm going with everything. They could easily have another counterspell here. They're going to trade Moon Circuits too, I think. Then they're going to have to block. They're going to trade Spell Stutters and then take 2, go to 3. And then just have 1 creature. And I'll have 3 creatures if Thorn resolves. And I should just play Island. It's so unlikely that they're at like a 4 spike or something, but I think it's worth it just to play it. I'm going to play it anyway, most likely, so I might as well play it before Thorn. Interesting if they stay back with both and they draw another Ninja for this. That could be bad. But they're going to 2. Pretty risky here. Oh, 420 Dragon, what's up? One of the strongest combo players in the game, huh? I like popped into your stream the other day. Just for a second. I think I was busy doing something, but they do have another Ninja. Okay. They're gonna have 2 blockers back, but they're at 2. So they have to play Spell Stutter and have a removal spell. And they have to chump this. Because they're gonna have to play removal spell, trade, take 1, chump. They really need like a main deck Fumes right now. Double Spell Stutter doesn't do it, and they can see. Whew, that was a close one. That was a really close one. I went pretty aggressive and it ended up paying off, but it was pretty risky. When I attacked with all, especially I should have played Thorn pre-combat to see if it resolved, and then if it resolved, attack with all, but that also would have given them the information. I thought they were going to make more blocks than they did. So that's why I did it that way. Okay. I think all of these are good. I don't think I want to rest. I think 1 Chainer's Edict is fine. I can just side out Miscreant in some of my ninjas. I like that. Miscreant, I like siding out very, very often. I feel like it just gets worse post board most of the time. So I like siding it out. Plus, I'm bringing a Shinobi here. So I don't want like to have way too many ninjas. And also board out this. I think 1 Chainers is actually decent though, because if the game goes long, being able to flash it back is sweet. Plus, it can just be a 1-for-1. Like we just kill their Augur with it, like we did that game. Moon Circuit just gets blocked by Fairies here. It gets crushed by Augur. Maybe we just side all of them out. Even bring in like another Chainers. Could bring in 1 Duress. I don't think I want Ambusher or Relic or Hydro, obviously, so I like this. Augur of Boros just crushes this card, and Fairies here kind of crushes it. Is Chainers better than Cast Down? Cast down is better than chainers because it kills Gurmag if they have other creatures. But I've actually had opponents have multiple chainers against me in like a blue black or blue red Fade Mirror, and chainers can be kind of annoying. I'm gonna try this. Just citing out all the moon circuits and all the miscreants. I love it when you board in the one shinobi and then you just start getting free wins with it. I mean, I'm gonna keep this. Double Stormbound Geist hand. Just hope they don't have a fast ninja draw. Seems fine to me. Let's go. Opponent kept 7. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. About even on time. Okay, no ninja. That's good. I'm gonna spell stutter my preordain. Ash Baron's interesting. Get swamp. Need lands here. Uh-oh. On the draw, the 2-land preordain. If we don't hit here, it's pretty frustrating. I think they just play spell stutter right now. I don't want to cycle to try to hit land. I don't think that's very good. Brutal. I could have played it on my end step, I guess, but could have done nothing, left up spell stutter. Just didn't want to have to discard. This matchup can be so grindy. Probably just going to kill spell stutter here. I don't think I've ever made this play before. Just main phase spell stutter. They cast fumes. Okay. Fine with that. Augur hits on counter. And they attack for 1. Snuff out. I like that. Snuff out that now. Just pass the turn here. Being mana screwed, if you don't just die right away, it can be okay. They have counter up. Do I flash this in now? Or cycle fumes now? I think I cycle fumes. Fumes is just a good card. Could do nothing. Seems the most greedy. I think I just want to try to hit lands. Come on. We kept 2-land preordain. They just counterspell this. It's not that bad. It's also not good. If we can find Island, we can play Gurmag. They counterspell it. Alright, well, we can play Gurmag next turn regardless. Thorn. Ninja. Thorn's not even as good anymore because they have a... Or Gurmag's not even as good because they have a Thorn. This is just so brutal. Can't believe this, honestly. I guess I just play this. Hope to draw a removal spell. For this. And then start crashing. Hope they don't have cast down. Yeah. I mean, keeping 2-land preordain, never finding a land, you're going to lose this game. Got the snuff. We go to 7 if they don't have a ninja. All right. Let's just go to the next one. That was pretty incredible. I don't think we want any of this stuff even on the play. They're probably gonna have 2 fumes in their deck as well. It's definitely siding out Miscreant and Moon Circuit seems good to me. Let's just run it back. Always open your chests. Always open, always open. I never open. I always just sell. All right, let's see if we can win a match here. Let's go game 3. All right, game 3. Would you like to play first? Yes. I'll keep. I am going to lead fairies here and try to scry into some more lands. Spellstutter is also a pretty good draw. Maybe I don't quite need it right now. I'll just draw the land though. Can go Ice Tunnel next turn, snuff out something if I need to, if I want to. I don't even know if I want to snuff out that. I think I can just save it. This could be a situation where I don't necessarily even have to block. We could get blown out by like Moon Circuit plus Dispel or something. But I think this is a situation if they go like Island Attack, I don't even think I block. I'm gonna just not. I want something to be able to hit with this a Shinobi here. Augur of Boros. Okay. They hit cast down, sure. Let's see what we draw for turn. It's an island. This is good actually. I think while they're tapped out, I just want to go snuff this, play Chainer's Edict, play tap land, attack for 1, hope to be able to Shinobi next turn. That leaves them with nothing on board and just a cast down. I like it. Doesn't matter what order we play these removal spells in. Chainers you. Snuff you. I'll get a swamp here and attack. The reason I was able to not block on that last turn, ooh, Stormbound Geist. That's not ideal. Let's just play Ice Tunnel, pass. They might even attack here. We know they have a cast down though, unfortunately. Can also just hard cast Shinobi, but that's not very good, especially knowing they have a cast down. I wonder if I cycle fumes, try to get something going. No attack. Let's do it. I don't really want to just trade this for cast down. I'll just wait on it. Another land, not ideal. Just gonna cast it because I'd rather them cast down Shinobi than Ninja, I think. This can't actually block this. Cast down, no surprise. Now they attack. They probably have another removal spell up. Wonder if I should have gone the other way and played Ninja. Oh, they have Shinobi? Jeez. Brutal. I have to try to double block this, I think. Not a good spot to be, and they can resolve a Stormbound Geist as well. This is not where you want to be, kids at home. Do not try this at home. All right, all right. Got wrecked. The old 3-0 into 0-2 on the YouTube video. The classic. All right. so much for this. I still think this version is really good. I think it probably is better than the other version. Oh, this was for something else. Let's go to the list real quick. Still 3-2 in the league. Again, those games felt terrible compared to pretty much every other game I've played with the list. But there is a lot of variance in Magic. So would have liked to show better games with the deck, but it is what it is. I really like where this list is at. Again, I like the tempo strategy of this deck compared to playing Augur. It's a little more clunky. I like siding out Miscreant a lot, so I think it's pretty decently positioned. Obviously, we played against Boros and then lost the semi mirror there. So good games. No real changes moving forward for this deck. But again, the YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check it out and sub if you like my content. Thank you so much. Till next time. Peace.